Hey everybody, welcome back. Where have you been? I think you've been slacking and not making videos. Wait a second, that's me. I've been slacking, not making videos. So anyway, today I want to show you how to build a 55-gallon raised bed planter. They're pretty cool. Whole project will cost you less than $10. You don't need any special tools for it. We're going to use all hand tools for the project. So anyway, we're going to be building these guys right here. And we're going to do it really cheap, and we'll walk you guys through it. I'm just using something I don't normally do, but dimensional lumber. Y'all hear the goat just sneeze over there. Going to use just dimensional lumber. Mine are 2x3s. You can use 2x4s or whatever you happen to have. You can probably get by with 2x2s, but might be strong enough. But what we're going to do, no power tools. You're going to need a bit and brace for the drill bits, or if you don't have that, you can always use a cordless drill. That's fine. We're going to use a miter box to make our cuts. Just a miter saw with a miter box. This is just an inexpensive Stanley that's been used a lot. Claw hammer. Again, if you don't want to use hammer and nails, you can use the cordless drill and some screws. You probably want to use a couple clamps. You're going to need a square with a pencil and a couple adjustable wrenches, a tape measure, and a couple bolts with some washers. I've got 2 bolts there with a total of 8 washers, 4 each, and 2 nuts. So that's what I'm using. You guys can watch the video, and if you want to make changes to the build, go right ahead. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, so I had a neighbor give me some barrels. One of them still together, and one of them he had already cut apart, and was using it for a feeder for his horses, and food, water, something like that. But so anyway, I cleaned them all up, and I think we'll start with these two. We'll make a set of sawbucks for these to set on and use them for some planters, and we'll see how it turns out there. Alright, we're going to start with the legs. So the first thing I'm going to do is find the midpoint of the board. We'll mark it. We'll do a 45-degree line. Use the miter box. Cut that in 2. That'll give us 2 legs. So we'll do it twice because we need a total of 4 legs. And with that marked, we'll put it in our miter box. With this secured in our miter box, we'll go ahead and cut this in 2. Alright, it gives us 2 legs, and those will end up going together. Something like that, roughly. Okay, now we need to drill a hole right down through the middle of both of these. So, again, sticking with hand tools, we're just going to use the brace and bit. Just be sure when you're putting your legs together that they make a V with the feet. This way that they'll when they flare out, they'll sit level on the ground. If not, you won't have a nice level seat. Alright, so we're going to take our bolt and the first washer, and we will stick those down from the top. And we'll put two. Just makes them seem to slide a little easier. I've made these before. I actually use these for firewood pretty often. Put logs on. Then we'll put one on the bottom. Just tighten them up. Now you just need to make two pair of legs. We got to do the same thing for the second side that we did for the first side. So I've gone ahead and got my two pair here. They'll fold up. These guys. We'll stick those out of the way for the time being, and took another 2x4, well 2x3 in my case. You can use whatever size you want. Now, I've just gone and marked every 2 feet, so 2 foot mark, 4 foot mark, 6 foot mark, and then the end will be 8. That'll end up giving us 4 24-inch sections. So, and we'll put that back in the miter box, and we'll cut these. Now we're going to line these up on 90 degrees instead of 45, and I forgot to mention earlier, but there's a gap underneath the miter saw box there. I just have a couple pieces of old flooring that was given to me, or a piece of an old bed or something, I don't remember, but anyway, they're about 2 of them is the right thickness to stick underneath the corners of what you're trying to cut here, and when you clamp it down, it'll hold your miter box and everything in place. So we're going to line this one up on the 90-degree mark, which should be dead center of your box. There are 4 24-inch sections of wood. Let's go to the next part. Okay, the next thing I did is taking these things. We want a 45-degree angle, so basically just a cross section. And you'll need to describe a line at the 45-degree mark. Make sure the tapers are facing the same direction on your legs there when you're setting these together. I've got the long parts up on the outsides, and then we'll just take one of our 2-foot boards. We're going to line it up. Flip it over and do the same on the other side. screws under there to keep it from rocking back and forth. Now, these will get nailed on your inside board, but it needs to overlap so it'll catch these outside ones to keep it from swinging open. And one of the last things we want to do is just add a board across the top. And okay guys, so this is what we're left with. I want to clarify, I think I said earlier that these top boards should be nailed to the same board that the bottom one is. That's wrong. You need to nail, if this one was nailed to the outside, this one needs to be nailed to the inside. That way it will pivot apart. If not, it just makes a big trap. So ask me how I know. So then it'll just fold out, and I guess you could make a chair out of that. That's your 55-gallon drum half. Ta-da! There is your 55-gallon drum half planter. And I guess you could put the entire drum in there if you wanted to make a water stand. We have one of these too. If you need to get an elevated water holder, you could do that as well. Kind of liking the planter. I think that'll work just fine. And here's you a closer up look at it. Pretty neat and very inexpensive. It's probably one of the best parts at the end of the season when you're done with your planters. You clean it out, you just fold this fold it up and put it away. Hey guys, thanks for watching, and thumbs up if you like the videos. Subscribe, give me a comment, let me know if you're going to build one, if you've already built one, if you got something, excuse me, a better idea. Excuse me, I think I might have just ate a bug. But anyway, open to all suggestions, so God bless you guys, and have a great day.